안녕하세요. 만나서 정말 반갑습니다.
Very nice to meet you, Lee. It's a great pleasure. I heard so much about you, about your activities as a humanitarian, and of course of you as a great artist in Korea and outside Korea.
안나페도로바 씨가 오니까 날씨가 이렇게 더 화창하고 이렇게 행운을 가져다 주시는 여신인 것 같다는 생각이 들어요.
Yeah, I'm very happy the weather is good because the concerts are going to be outside and that helps when it doesn't rain during this time.
오늘 이렇게 행운을 가져다 주시고 좋은 일을 많이 하시니까 한국에 계시는 동안 정말 진짜 평화 콘서트가 될 거라는 그런 확신이 들어요.
I hope. And the peace that we all are really hoping now these days. I'm really grateful to you because I heard that you were the first Korean person, not just the first Korean artist, but first Korean person who went to the Ukrainian embassy and offered help to Ukrainian people when the war in Ukraine has started.
네, 그렇게 말씀해 주셔서 감사합니다. 저 같은 경우는 이제 결혼을 하고 아이가 또 생기니까 제가 아이가 이제 쌍둥이에요. 그 어느 때보다 전 세계의 평화 그리고 이렇게 고통받는 특히 아이들에 대해서 조금 더 많이 아프더라고요. 그래서 그 뜻을 우리 가족들 모두 그런 같은 아픔을 느꼈기 때문에 진정해서 우러나와서 하게 된 것 같아요.
Thank you. That's and I totally share your feelings. Also, when I heard about the war starting in my country, my home country, I'm living in Amsterdam in general, so I wasn't in Ukraine at that time. But the shock of what is happening for the first days just made me completely paralyzed. But then I felt that as an artist, that we can make a difference with music, difference with our actions. And 10 days after the war, we held the first benefit concert for Ukraine, which happened in Amsterdam in the Concertgebouw, the beautiful hall right in the center of Amsterdam, which raised over 100,000 euros just with one concert and started a chain of many, many more concerts that we did together with some wonderful musicians, which followed also by the tour with the Ukrainian Freedom Orchestra, which was organized by Metropolitan Opera and which held 13 concerts and raised a lot of solidarity, awareness, support for Ukraine and Ukrainian people, Ukrainian musicians, Ukrainian artists, Ukrainian culture as well, and also funds for Ministry of Culture in Ukraine.
말씀처럼 그 안나페도로바 씨도 많은 분들의 사랑을 받는 직업이고 저 배우인 직업도 많은 사람들의 사랑을 받는 직업이잖아요. 그래서 사랑을 돌려줄 수 있는 그런 상황이 된다면은 꼭 다시 그렇게 해야겠다라는 생각이 들어서 저도 적극 지지하고 제가 조금이라도 도움이 될 수 있다면 너무 감사하다는 마음으로 와서 응원한다고 가장 우선순위로 이렇게 찾아왔어요. 예.
Thank you so much. That's very sweet. And I heard that your daughter was also participating in the activities in support of Ukraine. She's a singer, right? And she was performing at the concert in Europe in support of Ukraine. You must be so proud of her.
우리 딸도 이번에 그 소년 합창단에서 이제 유엔에서 그리고 오스트리아 비엔에서 그 이제 우크라이나 그 평화 콘서트를 했어요. 그래서 아이들의 목소리가 오히려 더 큰 그런 울림을 주잖아요. 그래서 작지만 그래도 조금이나마 아이들한테 이런 평화의 그런 메시지를 실어서 보낸다면 그래 조금이라도 감동을 줄 수 있다면 어떨까라는 생각으로 갔다 왔어가지고 하여튼 여러모로 되게 많이 배울 수 있는 시간이었어요. 예. 그래서 한번 보시라고 제가 그냥 재밌게 just excited, okay?
Oh, fantastic. That's such a nice. Yes.
Just too young.
Yes,
Maybe
so
six,
small,
yeah, 6, 7
amazing.
years old. And then 16 years old.
Very beautiful.
Just peace. This 노래는 아리랑 노래, 한국 고전 음악이라.
Fantastic. Yes, I think, well, in general, the artists, the poets, the composers, musicians, our duty and also what they were willing to do, they all had various difficult circumstances. And through the music, through their art, through writing, through acting, they were trying to speak for peace, to bring people together, to try to make them forget about all the differences and focus on the most important part, the humanity part. And that's, I think, also during the time of war, it's so important to hold on to this humanity and not to let yourself to be just blinded with suffering, hatred. And, well, for example, I am going to perform the second piano concerto by Sergei Rachmaninoff, who was the Russian composer. But his life story is also very emotional and unique, and also the one that we can relate to right now as well, because he had to flee his country, he had to flee Russia due to the revolution, due to the impossible situation which was happening in the country politically. And he was forced together with his family to leave his homeland and then to live the rest of his life in the United States and Europe, away from his homeland, where he was never able to come back to. And his music is so full of humanity, so full of love, of emotions. And I think this music also helps us to keep the hope, to have the power to go on, continue to see the light in the end of the tunnel. And yeah, I think it's very powerful what his music can give us in general.
좋은 말씀 감사합니다. 특히 이제 이 DMZ 평화 콘서트에 그 어떤 그 아티스트보다 가장 그 울림이 큰 분이 되실 거라고 생각이 들어요. 네. 느낌이 또 제가 알기로는 몇 년 전에 저희 한국에 오셔서 공연을 하셨는데 그때하고 또 지금하고의 또 기분이 또 아주 다르실 것 같다는 생각이 들어요.
Yes, well, that's definitely going to be my first time to perform in the DMZ zone. The first time I was in Korea, I was here for a very short time, so I barely had time to have a feeling of the country, and I enjoyed very much to performing. The audience in Korea is so warm, so appreciative and enthusiastic, so it was really wonderful experience, but very, very short one. And this time I'm here for a few more days, and I get a chance also to experience Korea in much more full sense of this meaning. Also to meet incredibly fantastic, inspiring people like you, and to perform in this very special place, very unique place in the whole world. So I'm very much looking forward, and also I guess the meaning of these concerts are also bigger than they used to be in general when I was performing, at least for me, because now I'm not just performing to bring people some joy, but it also has much broader meaning of bringing people together in the times of war, of spreading peace, spreading hope, and that's very important for me.
저도 어렸을 때부터 피아노를 배웠고 또 저희 아이도 음악을 하고 피아노를 요즘에 계속 배우는데 하시는 피아노 연주를 꼭 보여주고 싶고 좀 같이 좀 즐겼으면 좋겠어요. 시간이 되면 꼭 한번 참석해보고 싶어요.
That would be fantastic.
저는 그래서 우리 딸이 이렇게 피아노뿐만이 아니라 음악을 같이 하면서 전 세계 사람들한테, 주위 사람들한테 이렇게 사랑을 나눠주고 평화의 메시지를 주는 그런 영감을 불어일으키는 그런 음악가가 됐으면 하는 생각이 만나 뵈니까 더 그런 생각이 드네요.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to hearing your daughter perform.
네, 정말.
It will be wonderful. And of course, whenever you're in Europe and when you have a chance to also come to any of my concerts or concerts of my fellow musicians, it will be really wonderful to see you there. And also I hope to be coming back to Korea.
really 없어요. 그리고 이제 어디를 가시던가 이렇게 하시는 일에 그리고 이 평화를 알리는 이런 중요한 일을 하시는데 제가 보이지는 않겠지만 멀리 있어도 항상 옆에서 응원하는 제가 있다고 옆에서 항상 기도하고 있다고 잊지 마시기 바랍니다. 작은 힘이 되었으면 좋겠습니다.
Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. And also what you're doing and all your help to all the people in the world that you're providing. I'm really admiring what you do, and I can say absolutely the same from my side, and that I really support what you are doing, and if I can be of any help at any time, I'm very, very happy to do whatever I can.
조만간 또 빠른 시간 내에 한국에 또 오셔서 공연을 하실 때는 정말 우리의 바람대로 빨리 이제 평화를 되찾고 우크라이나 분들뿐만이 아니라 많은 전 세계 분들이 좀 평화를 되찾아서 행복한 모습을 우리가 볼 수 있는 그런 시일이 빨리 앞당겨져서 그때는 만나서 저랑 같이 좋아하시는 쇼핑도 하고 제가 한국에 맛집도 많이 하니까 같이 먹으러 가고 친구처럼 한번 그런 시간을 가져보면 더 좋을 것 같아요.
Thank you. I'm very much looking forward. And the same when you come to Amsterdam. I will be very happy to bring you to the concerts, to the museums, to introduce some wonderful food, maybe cook myself something. And I hope we will have some wonderful time together. Maybe even we can find some artistic way of collaboration together as well, which would be very beautiful, I think, on many levels.
다음 시간에는 코로나도 풀리고 그리고 전체적으로 좀 편한 마음으로 그때는 꼭 한번 우리가 편하게 다닐 수 있는 시간이 빨리 오기를 저도 오늘 집에 가서 기도하겠습니다.
Me too. Thank you so much. Such a great pleasure to meet you.
그리고 제가 선물이 있는데 이거는 한국 사람들 이제 안나 씨 항상 지지한다는 거 잊지 마시고 보면서 생각해 주세요.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much and welcome anytime to the Netherlands, to Europe in general. And
Promise?
yes, absolutely. And see you very soon again. Yes, thank you. And this is a present for you. Thank you so much for everything you are doing, for your support for Ukrainian people and all the people in the world. I hope that this will also be a reminder of our meeting and that you can enjoy what is inside. Thank you so much.
내일은 또 일정이 또 있으시죠?
Tomorrow I have a rehearsal.
Rehearsal. Yeah, rehearsal very important.
And the master class also. I'm giving a master class. And then the day after concert with orchestra and then a recital on the day after that.
제가 너무 많은 시간 뺏으면 또 안 되니까 가서 오늘은 푹 쉬시는 게 중요할 것 같아요.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.